To learn to play well, you need a nice guitar. So this is a fact. Some people think that I can play with a bad guitar or any guitar, even if it doesn't tune or has high action. It may create injuries, even that tendons and stuff. And they think I can play any guitar, and still I will develop. My training will be the same because I'm a beginner. I don't need a nice guitar. That's a misconception. Because to be advanced, you need to be trained and to sound better every day. So you will not get to advanced technique stage unless requirements are fulfilled on measurements, etc. So that's just not true, right? And again, as I said, there are 4 combinations, which is good expensive guitar, bad expensive, good inexpensive, and bad inexpensive. So all these combinations there, right? So we may get an inexpensive good guitar. That's what I'm saying. That's the minimum required. And if you are a beginner, even more you need to get used to nice measurements, great tuning, and that's the way you will enjoy playing more. Actually, this will inspire you to grow musically, right? So this is one thing. And then affordability, and that's another thing. We may not have the money. I also had to save a lot when I was young. I remember my grandmother gave me my first guitar in 1986, a very expensive guitar, and well, it was wow for me, this thing, right? Because I know what it is to have to save a lot and do an effort to get money to buy a guitar, a good guitar. But of course, we have to do it eventually. So therefore, if you cannot do it yet, as you ask me which guitar to buy with $500, well, the answer is it can be anything. Because there is no difference. At that price, there is no difference between brands. Sometimes even in expensive instruments, maybe better measurements and tuning than the so-called good ones here around, right? So that may happen also, but that's a separate thing. So you get any guitar, because of course you need a guitar to play, any. So if you cannot have other, and I will post in the description of this video the first link about these children, they just live in trash places with trash. They make out of trash cans, they take out that and make instruments with it because they don't have other alternative, right? So it's an emergency situation, not that this is the ideal thing. That someone can play with anything, that doesn't mean that we have to do it, right? So this is one thing and the other is another. But you watch that also because it's very inspiring actually that music does not have limits. So of course you can play. You start playing, start learning with any nylon string guitar available you have. And then you save for a nice guitar later on. So that's the best thing I can tell you. I hope it's useful to you, and I see you next time.